I'm just gonna use the... Oh my gosh! I hope this becomes successful or else I'll be wasting a lot of ingredients. Oh my gosh! Why is it so liquid? Okay, this is a reject. I know that this is a full day of eating video, but it's becoming like a cooking show. Let's go! What is up, idols? It's Ciel again here, and I'm back with another video. Today will be all about a full day of eating and cooking with me, and I just finished a jump session hosted by PJRA, or the Philippine Jump Rope Association, and I only had coffee with Ray so far. It's been a 2-hour jump rope session, so can you imagine the level of hunger I have right now? So it's time for lunch, or a proper brunch. For lunch, I decided to go for tuna pesto because it's the easiest one that I can think of right now. I don't cook every meal that I eat every day, but today I will be cooking the entire time just to show you how quick and easy it is to prepare your own meal, especially if you're planning to meal prep. I have here some broccoli leaves because we had broccoli yesterday, and I didn't want to throw the leaves because I know that there's a lot of nutrients in here. So I'll just chop this really finely. It's just a rough chop of everything, so let's go to the stove and cook this pesto up. I'll just be using this classic pesto paste made with Italian basil and this canned tuna. I just use the oil from the can instead of like adding oil and stir frying my garlic and the veggies as well. I'm just gonna use the... Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna use that oil. The next thing that I'll do is to put 2 to 3 heaping tablespoons of this tuna paste into the pan. So this is how it's looking now, and we'll prepare our pasta. For the pasta, I'll be using this shirataki pasta I bought from SNR. I'm not cutting calories or carbs, but it's fast and it's easy, and I just want to share this hack with you. Let me just rinse this. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put in the tuna in the sauce, so we're gonna do that now. We're gonna have dessert. What we have in the fridge is this sugar-free cinnamon buns. So this is how it looks inside, and we're gonna add back the sugar in with dulce de leche that I made yesterday. Catch you later! This is the saddest part right here. The last bite. Cheers! Sarap! Curious how these peanuts will taste with the dulce de leche, and honestly, I'm still a bit hungry. It's already been a few hours since lunch, and we're getting a little bit hungry, and we also freshened up a bit. I've put all of my ingredients right here because I will be trying making a healthy version of my favorite cake, which is a carrot cake. We have a few things like shredded carrots, 3 egg whites, some milk, cornstarch. I have this mix of pecans, walnuts, and chocolate chips, baking powder, salt, nutmeg, and some powdered stevia, and of course cinnamon. And as I promised from the previous video, I now have a bigger bowl. We also need some oats. This is already very fine, not the big ones. So the first thing that we have to do is to separate the whites from the yolks. Oh my gosh! Why is it so liquid? Okay, this is a reject. So the next step is to beat the egg whites, but you don't have to do this. I just thought that this will help lift the batter up. I hope this becomes successful, or else I'll be wasting a lot of ingredients. I'll start with the grated carrots. 1 cup of grated carrots, half cup of oats, 1 scoop of whey, a dash of nutmeg, that. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh my gosh, I really love cinnamon. Just the smell of it makes me happy. Half a teaspoon of cornstarch. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2. And then mix it again. And let's hope for the best. So let me just check the egg whites for a while. It's not yet done, but it's almost there. For now, I'll just probably put a bit of salt. Let's use 15 packets of stevia. And the last one. Okay, so it's now ready, but I have to loosen up this mixture a little bit because as you can see, it's a little bit stiff. Probably 2 tablespoons of milk. So this is hazelnut milk. Let's make it 3. So it's becoming loose. Let's put in our egg whites. Now I have our mixed nuts mixture here. I have to put a little bit of cornstarch to it just to make sure that when I mix it into my dough, they will not sink at the bottom. Pour that straight into the batter. Okay, it seems like everything is in here already. So I got my baking pan that's already been lined and greased. Oh my gosh, parang it's a little bit small for my batter. I decided to bake this using my air fryer because it has that kind of feature. So let's try it out. I have a review video on the smart air fryer. If you haven't checked that one out and you're interested, I'll put the link in the description box down below. For now, I'll just show you how I will be using it. So there's this setting na cupcake. So I'm guessing that's like the general baking temperature. So let's use that. So it's set at 160 degrees and for 30 minutes. Let's go and hope for the best. Remember the second half of the batter? I just placed them here. This is just 1 tablespoon per cup. It'll go inside the oven. I got hungry doing that, so I have here 1 serving of roasted peanuts. And then later, we're gonna make the frosting. Very excited for the carrot cake. And you know, it's easy to have one delivered, but I think it's much more rewarding if we get to discover one recipe that's a little bit healthier, right? But for now, let's go make some healthy frosting. Or can the frosting be not healthy since the cake is already healthy? No, let's try to make healthy frosting. Let's go! The recipes I found online call for Greek yogurt, and I don't have yogurt right now, and we also don't have vanilla right now. Let's see. We have one in progress right here. So there's 1 scoop of vanilla protein in here, and then another scoop of icing sugar. I know it's not the healthiest, but at least, diba, it's 50% sugar, 50% protein. And I just added water and milk. And I think it just needs a little bit of chilling while everything's cooking. Wow! Whoa! Oh, it's clean! And it's only been cooking for like just under 15 minutes. And this one that I just mutilated a bit just to make sure it's really done. Because look, it looks a little bit wet inside, but if you touch it, it's actually dry. So I'm guessing it's just really moist. So now I'm gonna assemble these carrot cakes so that we can try them out already. Here's our icing from earlier as well. Oh, wow, so cute. Let's try it out with the Ralph.
really good. It's really moist.
We actually don't need that with sugar.
And very moist. Really good, the frosting.
The actual cake itself is only sweetened by stevia. And of course, the chocolate chips if you get one.
That's good.
Ralph saved a bite of this MyProtein chocolate sundae layered bar. I'm gonna have that. Cheers! We've been obsessing over MyProtein's layered bars and brownies because they're so yummy. And we ordered from their website last night. Hopefully, we will be getting our package within 14 days. Because what happened last time was, it was already like 2 months, more than 2 months later, and I still haven't gotten my package. So I just canceled the order. But because we really like their products, we ordered again. So hopefully, they'll arrive on time. I'll catch you later for dinner. So it's now time to cook dinner. I have a pot here, which is also what I used to boil my chicken earlier, which I already chopped up. So it's this one. And then now we have a little bit of butter in here. I'll be adding 2 chopped onions in there. I just put the tiniest bit of butter, and then I collected the broth that I got from boiling this chicken. With this one, I'll be putting in some whey. So to that, I'll be adding 1 scoop of protein powder. And then I have canned mushrooms, which I will just drain. Very good. Just gonna let that combine. I think this is also the perfect time for us to put some seasonings in. Garlic granules, pepper. What's a savory dish without salt? Now we're gonna add in our chicken. I know that this is a full day of eating video, but it's becoming like a cooking show. I'm trying to make chicken na laking, and typically it has loads of butter and egg yolks. And luckily, we have extra egg yolks from earlier's carrot cake. And then I'll be adding some veggies. So we have extra carrots from earlier. So I'll mix that in as well. This one doesn't need a lot of cooking, just a little bit of thickening. And that will happen really quickly. I think it's about time. Because we put in whey instead of regular evaporated milk, I just had to add a lot of seasonings. Instead of rice, we're just gonna have edamame. And then the chicken na laking will go on top of shirataki noodles again. So that's the plan. I'm not sure if it's still chicken na laking, but we're gonna go with it because it's yummy. That pasta is very filling, but it's just like a few calories per serving. But if you're trying to lose weight, that's a good meal option. I'm not sure if I'm still gonna eat later, but right now I'm actually really full. Fake news, I got hungry after a few minutes and so I ate this. And that is the end of my full day of eating. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I hope that I'll see you in my next video. Bye, idols! Catch you later!